Well, I'm Diana Brienne. My Thanksgiving memories. You know, I have so many, but here are a few. When I was growing up, we had a huge extended family. We had so many relatives, aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents on both sides, in-laws, cousin-in-laws, friends of family, and who were just like family. So on Thanksgiving, we always had so many places to go and so many places to show up. And it was wonderful. It was a time that we also gathered in the evenings at my grandmother's little tiny house out in the country along the railroad tracks. And everybody brought food out there and celebrated in her little kitchen that was so warm with the little fireplaces. And it was just an old-fashioned, wonderful little house. And I remember those times so well. And then, as I got older, I turned 17 and I went off to the big city, which really was not a big city, but a small town. But I thought it was a big city at the time. And I rented this tiny little efficiency apartment for $9 a week. $9 a week, can you believe it? It was tiny. And the people that lived in that apartment building were either old ladies or women of questionable value. I was neither. But anyhow, one Thanksgiving, I made a turkey, but I didn't have an oven to bake in. I had like a little hot plate. And so my landlady, who had a little bit bigger of an apartment, let me bake my turkey in her oven. And so I did, and I took it back to my apartment. And everyone in that big old mansion with all those little tiny efficiency apartments, the questionable ladies, or the ladies with questionable values, and all the old ladies came to my tiny little apartment, and we all celebrated Thanksgiving together. That was a wonderful memory too. And then I moved off to California to go to college. And while in California, I happened to be out there, and the first Thanksgiving was very lonely. And I remember going out to buy, I didn't really know a whole lot of people, and the relatives that I did have were traveling out of town that particular holiday. And so I was there, and I went out and I bought me a turkey TV dinner in preparation to make me my Thanksgiving dinner by myself. And then I went to church on a Sunday, and there was a poster board there that said, anyone without a place to go, please come to the preacher's house. And so I did. I hadn't met them, didn't know them, went to their home. And it turned out for the next 6 years, I went to their house every single Thanksgiving. Even if I had a lot of other places to go, I still showed up there. That is a wonderful, wonderful memory. And they were two older people that really touched my life at a very young age. And then off to Newport Beach later on. And I had 3 roommates, one a flight attendant and another one who owned a boat and his girlfriend. And we had a wonderful time. But no one wanted to bake the turkey. And so since I love to cook, I ended up baking the turkey for 18 hours baked in wine. We called it the drunken turkey. And so everyone from the Newport Beach area of our little street came to taste that turkey, and it turned out delicious, the drunken turkey. And then from there, let's see, my husband and I got married, and our first Thanksgiving, my in-laws came for the first time, and my turkey turned out really, really good, but after dinner, I put the pies into the oven, and the pies caught on fire because they dripped over onto the burners in the oven. And so the oven was on fire inside of it, not outside of it. So my father-in-law grabbed the extinguisher and started spraying it. Well, he put out the fire, but unfortunately, it destroyed my pies too. But that's a great memory, and we had such a great time that Thanksgiving. We had our tree up already and the music going, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving with my in-laws. The following year, my mother came with my relatives, and I baked the turkey. It came out perfect. And so I decided to give my husband the honors to slice the turkey. Well, within a minute, it looked like a chainsaw had hacked it up. Never again have I let my husband slice the turkey. And after that, later, one of my great memories, of course, and one of my best memories is when we lived on Tybee Island full time in our little home. And my children were all babies in diapers. And we had 3 high chairs lined up for Thanksgiving. And there I was feeding my 3 beautiful children their Thanksgiving dinner in their high chairs with their little bibs and everything. So I've had so many wonderful Thanksgivings. I would love to hear some of your stories too, from my house to yours. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.